everybody. It's Michelle Akda, your transformational life coach, and it's Monday. Welcome to your week. It's Memorial Day Monday. So I want you to, while you're barbecuing and drinking and having fun on your day off, to keep in the forefront of your mind that this is a day that we memorialize those men and women who served our country and did not make it home. So really important to keep that in the forefront of your mind while you're still enjoying your life, because you're still here and you're supposed to have an amazing day. So do that. And I wanted to share something that I read with you, and it's a little controversial. It's about why we hurt each other. Because if you're in a relationship, whatever it may be, whether it's a family member or a beloved or whomever, a coworker, you're going to get hurt. We do hurt each other sometimes. I don't know why we do it, but it's just part of life. And Neil Donald Walsh wrote something that I find really interesting, and you may or may not agree with it, so you'll let me know. He says this: nobody hurts another out of villainous intent. Remember these two important teachings. No one acts inappropriately given their model of the world. So given how they look at things, how they grew up, maybe how they were raised, when you think about it, they're doing what they know, right? And then he says, two, all attack on anybody is a call for help. So that really shifts things, doesn't it? So he says this: people hurt each other because they want something they can't have, or they have something that they don't want. And whether it's one of those two conditions, they don't know how to communicate what it is they want. So he says, greet each instance of hurt with compassion and love. That's not easy, right? I know I've been in situations where I do not feel compassionate or loving. But he says this, he says, you have compassion for others' lack of understanding, because we've all been there where I certainly have lashed out at someone where I didn't have the full understanding of the situation. So we're compassion for their lack of understanding, and we have love for others' humanness in their attempts, however unskillful, to solve their dilemmas, to get what it is they want or get rid of whatever it is they don't want. So when you're engaged in this sort of behavior, whether it's with a family member or a lover, he says to ask 3 questions. He says, ask this, and especially if you can have an open dialogue. You can ask it in your head, and it'll kind of shift the way you feel about what's going on. But if you can actually talk to the person, you'll want to ask them these 3 things. You'll say, what do you want or need so badly that you feel you have to hurt me to get it? Number 1. Number 2, what is it you want to have or feel right now in this moment? And number 3, is there a way I can help you have or feel that way without giving up who I am? Whew, that's some adult conversation you're having there, right? So I always ask myself, what's the alternative? Is there a better way to deal with hurt and anger and that sort of antagonistic behavior we sometimes have? I mean, if we do understand that all hurt, or we believe that all hurt, people hurting others, stems out of the way they see the world, or out of a call for help, it definitely shifts the way we feel about the hurt. Now, if you can have those adult conversations, I think it's a great way to go, because I do wonder what the alternative is. So it's for you. This is not for you to take as gospel. It's just something for you to contemplate in a future situation that you may have with somebody that is maybe attacking you or being antagonistic and being hurtful. So if you can muster up some compassion and love, because maybe they don't understand the situation well enough, and maybe there's a way you can get them to understand it by asking them what it is they need without losing yourself. Just some stuff to contemplate. I'm not saying it's true, but I'll let you know how it works for me. Ask yourself, though, what is the alternative? Is there a better way to do it? Because fighting fire with fire and like meeting that anger with anger, it usually repels understanding and common ground. So we don't want to repel understanding. We don't want to repel love and compassion. So let me know how it goes this week with your compassion and love, with your coworkers, your family members, your lovers, and I'll see you next week. Okay. Have a good one. Bye.